Fire signs, your next 48 hours. You could be kind of figuring out your emotions. It's like you don't know how you feel about something, and or you're trying to figure out who's real when it comes to options. You could be indecisive of how you feel about what actions to take, what's next, how you're going to get through some type of challenge. You also could be confused and creating some type of illusion that some type of challenge is here. Okay, so make sure you're not being too gullible or irrational. Make sure you stabilize your mentality and your communication to yourself. You may realize that there was some type of illusion when it comes to someone that you needed to put your guard up against. Someone was being irrational. Someone was being reckless when it comes to your relationship and or what you guys decided to do. They talked a really good game though, so it seemed like everything would heal and or transition, but there was just something that was just not really balanced as it should be, or there was some type of strings attached. Or if this is a relationship, somebody was just selfish and now you're ready to move on. Somebody maybe couldn't support themselves. This could have been a woman who couldn't. Now you're seeing this person as someone who's manipulative. They play the end game for their own greater good. Maybe you feel like they were being strategic when they were planning to the relationship or someone else that they had in the background. You're ready to move on, but there is still something that you're like, I'm not sure. You're still kind of waiting to see. Yeah, it's like you're wanting to compromise somehow, some way, or you're wanting them to prove to you, like, I'm waiting for them to go the extra mile. I'm waiting for them to show me that they truly respect me and that they're going to influence this somehow, some way. Like you want them to show and prove to you that they really are sorry, but at the same time, this is just going to increase the abuse. The deception is not really going to be there. Okay, so make sure you're not compromising your own confidence just to be somewhere that you know is not going to last. It's toxic. Okay. You may be fixating on something and or watching someone, and it's kind of like, you know what, I don't know. You have some type of guilt because you feel like you could have been balanced or you could have done something differently. Okay, but you can still have the confidence to change now. You can still make the decision now. It's really up to you. Maybe you feel like you got in too deep with someone. You decided to build a home. You decided to work together. You guys grew an opportunity or got a property, a house, a kid. There's something that you guys that actually have together, and you're trying to be like, okay, well, I'm trying to be stable for this or because of this, or this person knows my kids, or this person knows something about who I am. But it's like, okay, well, all shit is breaking loose at this point. So what are you gonna do for yourself? I mean, I get it, but are you really staying for the kids? Are you really staying for someone else? Are you really staying for the image? I mean, sure, but you're just going to continue to work through some type of trauma and some type of disaster. It's going to continue to happen. But it's up to you, you know? I feel like you already know that this relationship is a bad choice. I feel like you're procrastinating. You're bullshit when it comes to your time, and you just need to move on. Simple as that. Who are you in a relationship with? Let's be specific. Who is fire sign in this relationship with? Sagittarius, this could be you. This could be an Aquarius. Someone with the initial C, H, first, middle, or last. G as in George. M as in Mary. Q as in Quilt. P as in Paul. A Capricorn. The initial E as in Edward. Virgo. Again, an Aquarius. Okay. You and them. Initials. Let it go. It's time. How do they feel about you? Let's just talk about it then. Since y'all just want to stay. Since y'all just want to stay and indulge, let's just see how they feel about y'all. When it comes to this relationship, you're trying to reignite, restart, burn. It's done, okay? And somebody does not want to face the truth. It's just kind of like, okay, well, they know it, you know it, but y'all both are still kind of staying around for what? To escape the memory or the thoughts that you're going to be crushed or that you're going to have to go through some type of journey by yourself. You hold on to somebody that you shouldn't, and you're feeling guilty by it because you know that this person has an exit plan or they're creating one, and you're just avoiding it right now because you feel like, okay, well, as long as we got boundaries and we both can, hold your space, I'll hold my space, we can deal with the whatever, and we can still kind of harmonize. Maybe somebody's worried about if someone's pregnant and or, will be a great father figure. They're down a rabbit hole of what this is going to bring, or if somebody got someone else pregnant. Somebody needs to reveal their true intentions. Okay, somebody may be willing to settle down, but at the same time, I don't know if it's the healthy choice. It's just it. You want to let something go. What else for fire sign? If you know better, you do better. That's what I'm hearing. But I got two better. What's that? Deuces by it's like a lot of people. It's like Chris Brown, T.I., Andre 3000. It's a lot of people on this song. Okay, so make sure you're listening to yourself. Make sure you're checking the source when you're getting information from somebody. Okay, if you need to look up information, if you need to find a resource, make sure you do so. If you need to teach yourself something, do so as well. Somebody also could not be giving the right information. Somebody could be giving a free message and or doing something. I don't know. But whatever they're doing, they are not educating people correctly, and or there's some type of Yeah, they're trying to get... It's not me. It ain't me, but, you know, maybe someone's a reader. Maybe soon you'll find out that someone is just not submitting to what they're supposed to be doing in order to start or do this correctly. But just be careful who you get readings from, who you're listening to. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Well, what's going on with the fire signs? Alright, so something could be burning, something could be shaken up, and or just like suddenly like, what the fuck? Like everything that I built is just gone. I've been at this job for so long, it's gone. I've been with this relationship, I decided that this is where I was going to be, it's gone, or something. And honestly, it could be just as simple as a fire. Be safe if so. Hopefully nobody's body is burning. And that could be an option. But there could definitely be something that happens that's unplanned, unexpected. You're going to have to decide what you can do from here. You're going to have to figure out what you can do that's like, okay, even for the moment, let me look at it from the bright side up. How can I get myself up off the ground? Or, how can I pick myself up? What can I do from here? There may be some type of delay or just something that may not go your favor in the next 48 hours. And it's just something that you're like, okay, I'm trying to hold on to this, but you're going to have to let it go. Okay? So again, see it in a creative sense of like, okay, I see what my issue is. Let me see if I figure out how I can get over this. How can I get over this in a sense of not, it's not mental. Like you're not in the thing like, oh, the world is ending, Look at it in a sense of like, okay, this is no longer an option. That means something else is available. Where else can I find this resource? Use that kind of mentality. Okay? So you may be sad. You may have to reach out to someone for support, or you may just need to get your emotions off of you. Go to the gym or do something physical, especially if this is related to work or just something that you thought was a really good opportunity. Something maybe you invested in and now it seems like your finances are upside down in it. And this could make you feel trapped and you're not sure who was being strategic or how something really came about when it comes to some type of partnership or relationship and, some type of milestone. So it's like you may really want the details of something, but it's like you just got to let something go and still figure out a way around it. Okay? So stay in guard. You may have to kind of step back before you speak up about something you do. Then do so. Again, there may be some type of challenge and you may, you don't want to speak out of turn. You don't want to speak out of anger, essentially. And you can kind of just let things flow and pick up the communications when you're kind of more energetic about it. So go after what you want and after what your fulfillment is. There's still a way around it. Alright, fire sign. Something could be blocked. Okay, somebody could be getting blocked. There could be some unexpressed anger. Okay, so make sure you kind of tone it down before you express it. A feminine could be gay. Alright, let's see who this is. A fire sign who's gay. Alright, this could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Cancer, heavy on Aquarius. I said Cancer already. A Capricorn, the initial X, the initial N. Alright. You could be finding people who like you, or you're going to be finding people who are just like you, okay? Don't be afraid of actually having people around you. You can have more than 3 friends, or you can expand your friend group. Something that's going to seem predictable, but make sure you look up some type of information. Again, you need to do some type of research for yourself. If you need some type of spiritual help, go for it. If you give some type of spiritual help, make sure you're doing this the right way, because if not, there could be some type of unfortunate situation that happens this week. If this is not you, you could be watching this happen to someone else. So be careful, again, who you're listening to. You may not care how you're viewed, okay? Somebody could be mad that you didn't give something to them. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or something about Taurus season could be important. It gets even easier, so enjoy. Make sure you're not playing into some type of drama. All right, you may get some type of critique from someone soon, or you may be given some type of critique. All right, so what's the protocol whenever you feel some type of way or whenever you're in the situation? Okay, this could be a common issue, and then you're like, I knew this was going to happen. Lower your defenses, not your boundaries. Hold tight. They'll send a message.